Hey everyone, today's video is about when he's forced to watch you get hurt. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And let's get going. The air was thick with the smell of charred concrete and the sharp stench of burning rubber. Some billows in the distance, blackening the twilight sky. You stand in the middle of the chaos, eyes locked on Bakugo Katsuki, your lover, your protector. Though right now, he was helpless to stop what's coming. Stay close to me, he had growled at the start of the mission, his hand gripping yours like it was a lifeline. His crimson eyes burned with intensity, a silent promise that he would keep you safe. And he tried, but some villains were smarter. Some knew how to play dirty. The explosions that sent you flying across the street ripped that promise apart. You were trying to catch your breath, lying on the cold pavement, vision swimming. The sound of Bakugo's voice, full of anger and desperation, pierces through the ringing in your ears. Damn it, Wyan, stay with me. His voice cracks, though you've never heard him sound like that before. There's always fire in Bakugo's voice, control, but now there's something else. Fear. Your body refuses to respond. You can feel the pain lacing through your limbs, a dull throbbing in your chest that makes breathing difficult, and every attempt to move makes it worse. Bakugo, No. He cuts you off sharply, his boots pounding against the ground as he sprints towards you. His hands were already crackling with small explosions, an aura of rage trailing in his wake. You don't talk like that. Not now, you hear me? You're not dying, you're not. But the villain, the one responsible for the chaos around you, grins. He knows how to strike where it hurts, both physically and emotionally. You can't protect her, Dynamite. The villain taunts. His voice was low, chilling. You're too slow. Bakugo's eyes flicker between you and the villain, torn between staying by your side and ending the fight. You can see his hands trembling, his explosions flickering in and out. As indecision eats away at him, it's not a feeling he's used to. Bakugo doesn't hesitate. He attacks, he wins, and he destroys. But right now, he was frozen. Katsuki. You whisper, your voice weak but steady enough to draw his attention back to you. His name tastes bittersweet on your tongue, a reminder of all the times you've shared. It's not your fault. That only seems to make things worse. Shut up. He snaps, kneeling beside you, his gloved hands hovering over your battered body, unsure where to touch without causing you more pain. I swear to God, you're gonna be fine. You have to be. A gasp escapes your lips as a wave of agony crashes over you. He flinches, biting back a curse, his hands bowling into fists as he glances over his shoulder at the villain. The man was moving closer, too confident and too arrogant. Bakugo's voice lowers, the fire dimming. I'm sorry. I should have been faster and I should have protected you. You managed a weak smile. You always do, Katsuki. You always protect me. His jaw clenches, and for a second, he thought that he saw something fragile behind those burning eyes. But then, the fire blares back to life. I'm not letting you die. His voice was steady now, firm, as though he's issuing an order to the universe itself. He stands, a storm brewing inside him, and glares at the villain. You're not walking away from this bastard. I'll make sure you regret touching her. Bakugo moves, like lightning, explosions erupting from his palms as he charges. Each blast seems bigger, louder, fueled by pure fury. The villain barely has time to react before Bakugo's fist connects with his jaw, sending him spiraling backwards. You try to watch, but the world spins again, your vision blurring as pain pulls you under. You hear the sound of their fight, the furious explosions, the crackle of energy, but all you can focus on is how cold you feel, how your limbs are growing heavier. Katsuki, you call, though you're not sure if he can hear you. A scream rips through the air. It takes you a second to realize that it's the villain's, not yours. Bakugo was standing over him, chest heaving, his body radiating heat. He is not done, not even close. Bakugo, he managed to call out once again, your voice thin and barely audible. In an instant, he is beside you again, cradling your face in his hands. His fingers were gentle, shaking, as if he's afraid of breaking you further. I told you not to talk like that, didn't I? You're staying with me. You hear me? You reach up, your hand brushing against his cheek. I never said I'm going anywhere. For the first time since the battle started, his expression softens. The fire in his eyes dims, but only slightly. He leans down, pressing his forehead against yours, and you can feel his breath, hot and uneven. I can't lose you, he whispers, so quietly that you almost miss it. Not you. You won't. You assure him, even though you're not entirely sure. You can feel the world slipping away, but you hold on to the sound of his voice, to the warmth of his presence. Damn right I won't. He growls, pulling away just enough to look at you, his eyes burning with that same fierce determination that you've come to love. You're too stubborn to die on me. You try to laugh, but it comes out as a cough. Still, you managed a small grin. Guess I learned from the best. Bakugo snorts, though there's no real humor in it. You're damn right you did. The sound of sirens fill the air, signaling the arrival of backup and medical teams. Bakugo doesn't move from your side, his hand gripping yours tightly. You're going to be okay. I'll make sure of it. You believe him, you always do. Even as the world fades into darkness, you hold on to the fire in his eyes, knowing that as long as he's by your side, you'll find your way back to him. Always. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye.